Unless otherwise indicated, all the following scripture quotations are taken from the Holy Bible, New Living Translation, with copyright by Tyndale Foundation, used by permission of Tyndale House Publishers, all rights reserved.
To round out our trilogy of talking about the metaverse, I thought I should take a look at what some people on TikTok are saying or showing about the metaverse. This shouldn't be problematic at all, right? Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm the one they call Peachy and you are most welcome to be here. So, lately I've been thinking about looking at and talking about the metaverse and how strangely problematic it's gonna be, even though that's kind of not a surprise. I mean, there have been dystopian novels and science fiction about this kind of thing since ages ago, but as you know, a lot of people are like, oh, that's just fiction. There's no way we're going to be exploited. There's no way that the wealthy are still going to exploit the poor in the metaverse, because the metaverse, like America, is the land of opportunities. And like South Africa post 1994 is, our rainbow nation, a land of opportunities. Nothing went bad in those places, did they? Or did they? I guess. Anyway, so let's just take a look at these TikToks and see what people are thinking about the metaverse, aside from all the idiots making videos of doing stupid things in the metaverse, like beating each other up and stuff like that. Because surprisingly, there was a lot of that. And as you can now tell, we already have a serious problem.
One of the best ways to get rich in the next 10 years is to study the metaverse. Here's why. Just take a second to realize that somebody could have a life in real life where they're rich, but then in the metaverse, they're broke and they don't own anything in the metaverse. So are you gonna let yourself be broke in the metaverse? This is two worlds being created. Some people are gonna be broke in the real life, but they're rich in the metaverse. Every single industry is doubled. It's getting like a digital copy. For example, the entire real estate industry, that gets a digital version of that industry in the metaverse. Same with casinos. Casinos will have a digital industry of digital casinos in the metaverse. This is why it's so important that you get up to speed with it, because there's a real opportunity to become rich in the metaverse. And then those riches are always going to be transferable to the real world. One of the best ways to keep up to date with these concepts and the metaverse is to follow Crypto Mason.
Nice little shout out that he put for himself at the end there. Yeah, well, I guess it worked because he's got quite a couple followers. But, dude, what? How is a wealthy person gonna become broke in the metaverse? That doesn't make any sense. These people often have financial advisors that are going to be like, yo, you need to invest in cryptocurrency, you need to invest in NFTs and all these kind of things, and be like, listen, even if you're never going to use the metaverse, buy some property or real estate now while it's cheaper, because the value is going to escalate in the future. The same with NFTs. These guys have got financial advisors, so this doesn't make any sense. And second of all, because wealthier people have so much access to money and resources, they are hands down, 1 billion out of 1 billion times going to be able to have more access to stuff and be able to purchase more than a poor person joining the metaverse. So even if an individual from a low-income household learns all they can about the metaverse and all those kind of things, if they don't have the money to purchase a property, they're already at a severe disadvantage, because a wealthy person can maybe buy a plot of land or whatever in the metaverse that costs $5,000 like 100 times, but a poor person can't even afford to buy one and will have to work and struggle and save up to buy the one piece of land. So it doesn't make sense to say that a person's going to be wealthy but in reality but broke in the metaverse, even though there are probably going to be ways to make money. It just doesn't make much sense. So I don't know what you're on about there, but maybe I should subscribe to you and find out, Crypto Mason.
Mother opens up about being virtually gang-raped in the metaverse. Here we fucking go. Within 60 seconds of joining, I was verbally and sexually harassed by 3 to 4 male avatars. As you tried to get away, lady, take off the headset. What are they gonna do, follow you out? No. Oh, that woman in the metaverse wouldn't stop touching me. Thank God I can just take off the headset. There you are. I followed you out. Oh my God, please have mercy. No. Oh.
Haha, I get it. It's really funny. I do get it. I do appreciate the joke. And also the editing was top notch. But here's the problem. Why should she have to leave the metaverse in order to escape? Other people trying to gang rape her in a space that should ideally be safe. I don't understand this. It's the same logic that can be applied to women shouldn't wear short skirts and revealing clothing, or they will probably be raped. That doesn't make any sense. You cannot exempt the offenders or the perpetrators from having no moral conscience or decency by saying the victim should have removed himself from that situation. That shouldn't even be a thing. It doesn't make sense to me. I get the joke, I get what you're saying, but she shouldn't have to leave the metaverse, because this should never have happened. People should have enough decency to control themselves, whatever platform they're on.
Baby enters the metaverse for the first time.
Lucas, you're in the metaverse.
He
Lucas,
was so
that's
confused
VR.
with everything.
Whoa, that's crazy.
He looked so shocked.
I don't see a world in where this is not problematic. First of all, that child is too young to consent to anything and wouldn't know the extent of what is being put in front of their face. Second of all, have you even taken a second to think about the child's cognitive development and vision development at that age? Probably not, because you are enjoying yourself in the metaverse and introducing your very young children, very susceptible children, to something that they don't understand. I don't understand people who parent in this way. I get it, you are welcome to do things as long as it's legal with your children the way that you want to raise them. But I really think this child's eyes are still developing, and you just put something on their face that can possibly affect that. Thank goodness it was only a couple seconds, even though that thank goodness is like a oh thank goodness, ugh. But like, in all seriousness, if the child is exposed to that for a longer period of time, what's going to happen to the eyesight? Just think, just really think. Show the kid the metaverse on a screen that's like 5 feet away or something like that, and that's a little bit better. But still, don't introduce a kid to something that you are passionate about, that they are not ready for. You have to allow them that space to grow into stuff. And that kid is too young for this kind of stuff in any case. That kid is far too young, and I don't appreciate that happening to him. But like I said, you're free to parent as you will, as long as it's not illegal. Let's hope to God it's not illegal, because this is available on the internet. Joke of the year. This is hilarious. No, it's not. But still, I get his point. He's trying to say, why are you focused on the internet and the screen? Go out and do something with your life. Just go meet someone instead of like just being absorbed with the technology and stuff like that. I get that the metaverse is exciting, but I also see the merits of what he's saying. Like, go out and connect with people. Stop trying to just shove yourself into this dystopian reality that we are very much faced with, and just go along for the ride because yippee, internet. You know what I'm saying? So really, people's reactions to the metaverse are so strange. Like, you've got people on opposite ends of the spectrum, and very few people are centralized about the issue. They go, oh, there are serious problems, but yeah, I don't really care about those. I want to just jump in and it's fine. Or, you know, like, or weighing the merits and actually coming up with a plan for how it's a better way, or what is a better way to go forward with this metaverse thing. But I'm seeing a lot of people on polar opposite ends of the support for the metaverse. And it's quite interesting to see this huge dividing line in society. And we're seeing this actually increasingly. If you watch news, or if you hear people talking about stuff and you have conversations with people, the polarity is becoming more and more apparent. And it's kind of scary, because we are having the situations where people are agreeing and disagreeing with each other, but they don't want to meet in the middle and say people are allowed to have those belief systems. And I have the support for this thing. And it's very strange. I am personally very alarmed at how fast this whole meta thing is coming together. Because Mark Zuckerberg reportedly said, 5 years time, everybody's going to be on the metaverse. And I'm like, I would like to have the choice of whether or not to be in the metaverse. I would like to have the choice of whether or not I can be safe in the metaverse. And I would like to have the choice of whether or not I can control my own wealth and those kind of things in the metaverse and not have to be tied down by certain restrictions that will only benefit people more wealthy than me. But at least those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. What's your reaction to some of these metaverse videos that I picked out from TikTok? Thank you to all the creators that I am using for this video. And yeah, these are, like I said, just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for your scripture of the day. Your scripture of the day comes from Ezekiel 3 verse 18, which says, "If I warn the wicked, saying, 'You are under the penalty of death,' but you fail to deliver the warning, they will die in their sins, and I will hold you responsible for their deaths." Alrighty, that's it from me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. As strange as things in the metaverse are going to look probably for a while, we have to admit this is going to be a reality that a lot of people are not going to be able to escape from. We're kind of going to be forced to just funnel along like sardines in a can and just go with everything, and that's really concerning to me. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope that you have an absolutely awesome day further, because you absolutely deserve it, because you're absolutely awesome. So thanks so much for joining me, and cheerio.
그대 잠깐 눈을 붙일 때 나는 마음에 물을 붙여요.